So Mary, where we are right now is our rain garden. And the purpose of the rain garden is to help a little bit with the runoff from our parking lot. It's right here adjacent to our beautiful visitor center, but also to provide an area where people can just relax and calm and take in some of the colors and the sounds that we have and that they'll be able to experience throughout the Arboretum. So some of the plants that we have here are meant to be native plantings so that we can see a lot of the pollinators and the butterflies that are native to this area.
So what are some of the plants that were used here in this rain garden area?
Yeah, so the design of it is very well done. Again, a partnership with the Master Gardeners and the Master Naturalist program. And they did an excellent job kind of getting some height difference and getting some great visual appeal to this garden. We have the tall Joe Pye weeds here, and then we have great pollinator friendly plants like the blazing star behind you. And throughout the garden, you'll see as you're walking, you'll see bumblebees and you'll see moths and butterflies and dragonflies in the pond behind us. So you can see that there really is a great habitat here for our local wildlife.
And then I see this beautiful spot behind us too.
Yes, so you'll see we have our water feature here, and then the Holden gazebo where you'll often see people there taking a picnic or a lunch during the midday. It's a wonderful spot to relax.
There were some more flowers when we came in. What area is that?
Yes, we're next to the pollinator garden that was created in memoriam of one of our excellent gardeners, and it's just a beautiful space again to relax and browse through.
How were the plants picked for that area?
A lot of them are just with the intention of having more native plants available, not only for an education component, but to provide these excellent habitats for our wildlife.
So you must strive to have something blooming at different times of the year.
We absolutely do. So you can see here in the end of July, we have some excellent lilies blooming, but then later on, you're just going to see these pops of color happening throughout the entire Arboretum. So anytime you're visiting, you're going to see something that's just going to catch your eye, and it's an excellent way to just spend your afternoon. So what we have here, Mary, is our memorial garden. And really it's another component of the Arb where it's a healing space. It's, drinking in the sights and the sounds and remembering loved ones. And everybody needs some time to do that. And we also have within the garden benches that memorialize people that were close to the Arb. Maybe they volunteered, maybe they were a part of its founding core group. And it's an excellent place to just kind of sit and relax, take in the water feature, and just enjoy the beautiful tiered garden that we have behind you.
I was really admiring the water features. What do you do with these in the winter time?
They get shut down as a part of our winterization process. So we don't run them, of course, but it's just a part of the main maintenance of our maintenance crew. So, and then we start them back up in the springtime again.
Who built the wall?
So this is an interesting feature for the Arboretum because it was a real collaboration with Central Lakes College. Their horticulture group put together a plan, they implemented, and now it's been maintained by the Master Gardener program, and it's beautiful self here today. So it's wonderful with all the colors that are in there, and it blooms at certain times of the year. So no matter what season you're visiting, there's always some interesting feature that you're able to enjoy here.
Are the plants in the wall watered?
They are. Most of our gardens have a sprinkler system that's automated. But every once in a while, our volunteers will come in. Last year, we had a drought season, so they were coming in and maintaining and providing just that extra care for our gardens and they desperately needed it. So this year has been more of a cleanup year for us, and you're seeing the result of that they're doing a fantastic job.
Are the plants that are planted in here, are they annuals or are they perennials?
Most of them are perennials. Again, we try to stick with as many natives as we possibly can. But of course, we do welcome donations. So you're gonna see annuals being popped in from here to there. Of course, you see our lovely sedum that's just growing between the rocks and providing a great visual. So I think it's that mix sometimes that provides that great visual appeal I was talking about earlier.
Well, the sedum looks just gorgeous with the rocks.
It's vibrant, yep.
And then there's a flower area just on the outside too. Is that part of this garden too?
It's more of an expansion. So we have groups of volunteers that come in and want to make something their own. And that garden is a result of that. And they have been caring for it meticulously for years. And it's just a beautiful expansion of, this great garden, and then just a continued walk for someone as they're trying to memorialize and remember their loved ones.
What I really like is that you've used some of the rock over there too, so it ties into this beautiful rock wall.
We try to provide as much natural landscaping as we possibly can. So you'll notice that we don't have a lot of metal fencing. We have a lot of wood, a lot of rock. So we want to try to keep the arboretum as natural as possible.
And this bridge, was this built here by somebody here?
Yeah, so again, one of our volunteers, people often donate their time as well as their own money and their labor to go into wonderful things like this. And I spoke earlier about puzzle pieces coming together. Again, it's one of those things where if everybody does their part, something beautiful is going to happen. And I think the volunteers at the ARB realize that, and they really rally behind us when something needs to be done, when a project needs to be completed. So we have a wonderful group behind us.
You had mentioned a gazebo garden. Could we go take a look at that?
It's my favorite area. Let's go see it. Okay, Mary, this is my favorite spot here in the Northland Arboretum. So this is our gazebo garden. And the reason that I love it so much is that there's such diverse plant life in this particular garden. It's so beautiful, there's so many colors. And it has one of our original structures behind us here, the gazebo that was recently revamped as a part of our summer project. So we try to plan these projects and make little enhancements every single year. And the gazebo behind us, it was in ill repair. We needed to make some improvements. So we decided to give it a little bit of a facelift. And then around the gazebo, you'll find new plants and a new pathway. And really, it's just the perfect spot for gathering family and even doing a wedding ceremony, this is one of the main spots that people love to do their weddings.
Why is there a fence around here and not around some of the other places?
Believe it or not, we have a ton of wildlife here at the Northland Arboretum. So the deer actually are more of a nuisance than people might realize. So we try to fence in the areas where deer like to nibble. And although it keeps the deer out, the bears are walking through all the time. So we have a little bear cub called Boo Boo that visits us from time to time. But it's so enjoyable. And the garden, kind of with the fence around it, provides a little bit of privacy too for people that want to just have a quiet walk on their afternoon.
Who designed this area?
Again, it was a group of volunteers. I believe this was one of the first gardens that the Northland Arboretum created, and it's just kind of expanded over time. It's evolved over time. We wouldn't be able to make areas like this possible without an amazing group of volunteers, and we're always looking for more. So anybody out there that has a green thumb, or maybe you want to learn more and have a green thumb, come out and visit us, because we have, again, those Master Gardener volunteers are willing to mentor people, and it's a great area to just have some hands-on experience if you're looking to learn more.